I don't know. Let's figure that out. Steve, roll me 1d20, please.
Oh,
D20.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling less confident about me just stepping off the edge now.
Just a straight roll.
Just a straight
No
d20.
modifier. No modifiers?
No, just a d20.
Well, I did nearly as well as Danny then, so that's a 5.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 103. I forgot what episode it was there for a moment because there's been a lot of talk of weird things going on behind the scenes. But yes, 103 of Campaign 2. Welcome, folks. What a journey it has been on this year, as yes, this is our last Campaign 2 episode of 2025. Crazy stuff. Next week, we will be playing a little bit of Call of Cthulhu, Christmas-themed, a little bit of fun. Why not bring some horror in Christmas? Let's just throw it in together. Very good. Before I waffle on too much, let's do our recap of last week and get straight into it. So last time on Malt and Magic, having been ripped from the plane of water, the party found themselves in a free fall through the endless azure expanse of the plane of air. While Jewel managed a graceful landing on a floating earth mote, the rest of the group continued to plummet, and it took quick-ish thinking from Aegeus and Suri to transform into a giant eagle and a massive albatross, respectively, to then swoop down and rescue the other companions, including a very unhappy Arbuthnot. Then battling through blinding grit storms, riding planar currents, the Planar Detective Agency eventually reached the majestic white city, or white marble city of Aaqa. There, under the watchful eye of a guard captain happily called and dubbed Dave, they secured an audience with the Vaati, or the legendary Wind Dukes. The Dukes revealed that there was a schism threatening the balance of order, and they struck a bargain, even. In exchange for one of Aegeus's moon petals, the party received magical wind-riding and wind-themed gear and crucial directions. To reach the Elemental Tempest, or the Elemental Chaos, they must navigate the Labyrinth Winds and sail past the prismatic fortress to find the Storm of Chaos itself. But that guidance also came with a dire warning: beware Ithkoran, the world terror. As the party departs now, or at least waits in the marble city, ready to depart, gazing towards this distant shimmer of rainbow light, they prepare to dive into the storm, and that is where we pick up tonight. Content warnings, as always, do apply. This is an adult stream. There will be a lot of adult humour and adult language. If you've watched this before, you know that's true. Full content warnings will be available in the episode description when this goes to VOD and podcast. I'm going to get my words in order before we come back from the titles, but you have been warned. Let's roll. Hello!
I just look up to seeing Danny saluting. It's brilliant.
Is that saluting the chaos, my friend?
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Absolutely. Oh, there we go. So, yes, last episode of Campaign 2 before we go into the Christmas period and take a little bit of a break over Christmas as well, which also means it's the last couple of weeks to get yourselves that 25% discount off that Patreon subscription and get into the Daggerheart core set contest, which is still sat just behind all my Christmas Lego stuff over there. With that being said, let's run down the lineup and let's get into a little bit more of planar action. So I'm Matt, I'm your Dungeon Master for this evening. I will also be role-playing and probably Jaegering the sidekick character of Takami and hopefully not playing any more stupid NPCs.
Hello, I am Dave, and I am playing Jewel of Shadows, the female Tabaxi rogue.
Hello, I'm Danny and I'm playing Lex Ordo, everyone's favourite UNT clockwork sorcerer.
I am Steve. I'm playing Suri, the druid fighter, and companion to Arbuthnot, which is going to absolutely shatter Matt's aspirations.
Shit.
I'm Bodhi. I'm playing Edgius Bones Jones, Bard Sorcerer, and yeah, let's fucking get it. We got some storm of elements to go face.
Let's fucking go. So yeah, just to clarify as well, Dave is Dave the person, not Dave the Aarakocra, which could get confusing at some point during this
I don't see
session.
why it will get confusing at all.
You should do that.
Very-
You should name every NPC other people's names throughout the next campaign just to fuck with everyone.
But we're going to run out of NPCs very quickly.
My eldest once renamed all of her soft toys Jesus or Rooney.
There's an insight into.
Cool. Very
brilliant.
similar characters.
We
I
should
think,
not
as well.
unpack that. We haven't got time. We haven't got time for that.
That sounds like a Malt Magic and Roll one.
Inspiration on the table.
Yeah, we're coming back to that
Very-
after this episode for sure.
With a therapist.
Very good. So, yes, last we left off, you were about to depart back into the Labyrinth Winds to go and find sort of the prismatic fortress and eventually the Elemental Tempest. However, you've not explored this city, and you are free to do so should you wish. Or
Nah.
you can fuck right off and get on with it.
So the D&D player in me wants to obviously go and enjoy this city. I think, however, our characters are like, we've got to get this shit sorted.
We got shit to do today. Yeah, I mean, I'm always up for a side quest, but I think this is the wrong time for a shopping spree or going fucking up, pissing off the locals.
And to be fair, air's free, so what have they really got to sell us? Nothing.
It's true. It's a valid point.
Really nice
And
kite.
we did get some healing potions, if I remember correctly, right?
I thought you
We
said.
did.
I thought you said helium. I was like, oh my god, no.
I mean, that would have been brilliant. Anyway, no, you got some items,
Okay.
which was, yes, you should all have the various items. I can't even remember what they were.
A ring.
But they should have been added.
A wafting fan or some bollocks.
Yeah, there was the fan, which literally cast Gust. There was the item, which quite literally gave you a ship of sorts. There was the plate armor and something else, which escapes me.
Shoes.
Oh, the boat
Shoes.
thing.
Yes. Somebody got fancy shoes.
Shoes of
Shoes.
dancing.
Fancy shoes.
Real pretty.
Shoes.
But are we all agreed we want to get straight into Labyrinth Winds? No fucking about.
Should we get some health potions just in case? Because it's not like we all almost died.
I
but there
don't know
was
what you mean,
definitely-
Bodhi. I mean, I can't see why you'd think that we would need health
I was
potions at
gonna
this
say-
moment in time.
Edgius having recently reached the other side yet again, he's gonna be like, "Look, guys, I think it's time that we just start preparing for this."
You
a
just
little
want to start
bit better.
drinking them like fucking protein shakes. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just having
exactly.
it because.
This is my pre into my workout. Actually, is
Pre-workout.
that's what's happening. But yeah, so Matt, if we could ask Dave to possibly procure us some healing potions of greater or greatest level, we'll happily get our bank Lex to pay him graciously.
Dave just sort of bows by the Vaati's will, and then wanders off and comes back about 20 minutes, half an hour later, while you're all still just stood there twiddling your thumbs, like checking your watches.
What type of
Comes back
bird
with a
is he?
crate.
Is he like a?
It's
is
an
he like a parrot
Aaqa.
or an eagle? Yeah. Is it like eagle, like hawk?
Oh yeah, it's
like
it. I always
vulture?
fucking cockatiel, yeah, with this big old yellow thing. Well, there we go. It's canon. Dave is now a cockatiel Aarakocra.
Yes. Dave is my favorite. We
welcome.
must protect Dave. We're now doing this solely for Dave, guys. Forget everybody else.
Comes back carrying this crate, clinking, and then sort of places it down.
How much for those?
How would you wish to pay? Gold or items or?
Have you
I have
heard of,
money.
high fives?
Do you accept gratitude?
No.
Well, a high five is a really cool gesture that you can do with a friend, and like if we did lots of those, we could pay you in high fives. That would be kind of
Or
cool.
a
I
fat
have
ball
wings.
that you can peck at for ages, or like the fin of a cuttlefish that you can just whenever you want.
You just wanted to pay him in fat balls.
Yeah. Would you like some fat balls?
Like in 5, I guess.
Yeah.
We could,
I love
we
the
could
fact
get
that we
a
insult every
commission.
single city we go to immediately. Right?
We could commission a bird feeder for you guys, like a giant one. Like we know some people that can build some shit. I'm sure.
I feel like we're descending into racism here. Gold will be fine.
Oh,
Okay.
awkward.
Gold it
Okay.
is.
Lex,
How
if you
much?
gold it
How
is.
much gold would you like?
And how much are you willing to share for? For
Market
potions
value.
of greater
Is it
healing.
going rate?
I'll get. Was what they a quid each?
10. I was just going to say 10 gold each.
What
Make
do you guys
me
see
a
as
persuasion
value
check,
here?
please.
I'm
What's
going to do
like-
that.
All right.
What do other Aarakocras trade like use for
So,
currency
four-
here, Dave?
14.
It depends on what we are trying to achieve.
Oh.
And I got 26.
26. Well, you have discussed well with the Vaati. And the Windukes have sent you on a journey. Perhaps this would be important. I am not one for trading. 10 gold per potion.
All right.
All right.
I'll even chuck in a 5 for you for your goodwill. Have 45 gold, mate. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself,
Thank
King.
you. Thank you.
Did he bring
Pockets
4
the
or are you
45
just picking 4?
That's 4.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I was just double checking. Are we going to take 1 each?
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
ones are
just
they?
going to point out you've got an absolute bargain there because usually there'd be around like 250 gold pieces for
Oh,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
potion
Yep.
of healing.
We've
but I really can't
absolutely
be fucked.
swindled the shit out of it.
Good old Dave.
Dave's an idiot.
Dave is a guard. Like,
Da-
he is not a merchant.
Danny, you seem to be having trouble with your connection. Click.
Did you say they were greater healing as well, Matt?
Greater potions of healing. yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Come on.
So essentially,
To the
players can have one
back.
each. And then to calm me, I'll just sit there
And
and
while
scratch
I'm
up
at
on
it, should I cast aid on everybody to give us some extra hit
Please
points?
do.
Yeah.
Go on.
Fuck
then.
it. I'll do 5th level, and that's 20 points. So that's to your
Who's-
maximum, and then Loves will heal you 50
Who's
20
the odd
points
one
as well.
out?
To calm me, obviously.
Yeah, fuck to calm him.
Oh, can you do all 4?
I can do 3 of us, yeah. Oh, hang on.
Who's the odd one out?
Me, because fucking hell, I
Dave's an idiot.
do. Well, I'm not picking Jewel now, you bastard. No, I'll give them to all 3 of you because you've got less health than me.
All right, Billy Big Bollocks.
Well, watch me die now.
Thank you.
Fantastic. With that, Dave
I'll have all your potions of healing now for that.
salutes and just sort of raises that spear that he carries and then slams it to the ground. Farewell.
Tucky. I'm assuming that's how they say goodbye in their language. I heard the others say it. so I
That
thought,
spear twitches in his hand like he is so close to just ramming that through your throat. I think we've established that Kaka and Tuki do not work.
I just called his mum a bitch by accident. Sorry.
Danny, how much temp HP for maid was it? Sorry.
It was 20.
20. Thank you. Oh
So it's
my
not,
god.
it's not temp HP, it's max HP max
HP
increase.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
For how long?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Oh.
All day, baby.
What does our current?
Oh.
Nothing for current HP.
It will also heal
well, it
you.
will raise it
as
anyway.
It will raise it by 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll heal you and raise you 20.
You got that in more than stereo there. That was like 3D immersive sound.
Dude, it was sick. Dolby Atmos is wild in here, guys.
But basically, you can just change the max HP modifier and it should automatically do everything for you.
Yeah, do the rest for you.
Aye.
Yeah. All good.
So,
Very good. Then. Dave's looking confused, and I don't mean
To the
Eric Coker.
labyrinth.
I mean Dave.
yeah,
Dave.
I was showing I was 98 for some reason. I don't know why I was showing you on 98 on there. But it's probably because the last time you did 8, because yeah, I'm now on 103. Never mind, I'm good. Moving on.
Thanks for sharing us that with. I really appreciate you taking us on that
I
journey.
had
Carl
to
just
run
had a
you
brain
through
aneurysm.
It's fine.
That's
Right,
kinda
I
how
know
I
it's
roll
close
and
to
how magic
Christmas,
brings you on a
folks.
weekly
We're
basis.
warming up, guys.
I
We're
know
warming up,
we're all
warming up.
struggling, but can we lock the fuck in for the next hour and a bit, please? Right.
Oh, fuck's sake. To the labyrinth.
What are we
of
doing?
Lost Soul.
The Labyrinth of Lost Souls.
Yes, that way.
I'd rather
Okay.
go to the Labyrinth of Winds, which is where we're supposed
That
to go.
one. That one. Sorry, that one.
Again,
Very-
lock
Dave,
the
which-
fuck in.
Dave,
Yeah.
which way? This way, Dave? Which way to the labyrinth?
We've got to go past the prismatic fortress. Hank and a right.
Oh. Okay. Matt, are there
Very good.
bridges, or is this like air travel that we're going to have to do?
As it stands, you're about to jump into the air somehow. Now you
They did
know
tell us
you
how to
rode.
do it, didn't they?
Yeah, you know you rode wind currents in, so there is the possibility of doing that. There's going to be a number of checks required to do so, but it certainly is possible.
I'm feeling confident about our dice rolls.
One question: had we established that we'd had a short rest or not?
I will allow you to have a short rest, yes.
Ooh.
Because we have been basically just standing around talking bollocks, which is
You
how
have been
I
scratching your
personally
nuts, yeah.
rest. So cool.
Cool.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we'll take a short rest.
Oh, I don't get anything back on a short rest. Bastard.
HP, which you've not lost.
Nope.
Nope. Very good. So, what are we doing? Are we just jumping off?
I'm going to let somebody else go first.
I'll look at
Yeah, I-
Surrey and be like, are we gonna... Is this...
Well, we've
I
been
mean,
told how to
they
ride
seem-
the currents. Jewel currently has Wind Rider boots on.
Okay. So
So,
Jules
we're
fine.
so Jewel's probably fine. She's not hampered
Okay.
by strong winds.
Yep.
So are
I mean,
you
I-
better to
I
lead
feel-
the way?
I feel like if we've been taught how to do this, then maybe we could try it, and if it goes wrong, otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't.
I want
don't
to see what the
really
rolls
like
are.
I need
being
to
a duck or
add
whatever it was.
to my...
Strange question, Matt. I have a cantrip called Gust Barrier, where I like encase myself in wind, basically, and it gives
Okay.
like disadvantage to like attack rolls and shit. It's fun little one. My question is, if I was, as it's a cantrip, repeatedly casting this on myself while jumping through the air, would my air bubble around me count as like something that would be buoyant enough to be lifted by other air currents?
Read me the description of the spell, please.
Spread your arms wide, allowing yourself to become enveloped by air until the end of your next turn. Any ranged attack against you is made at disadvantage. Melee attackers who successfully hit you must make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failure, the attacker is flung away from you 10 feet and is knocked prone.
Okay, you can wrap yourself in wind, and it may or may not give you a bonus depending on what the strength of the current wind is.
You know what? I'm gonna just polymorph. It's way easier. I'll just polymorph myself into
I do get-
into a giant bird.
gaseous form.
Well, I get gaseous after curry.
Yeah, you can also turn into wind. So
Yeah.
So you've got your wind boots. You're fine. You're going to turn into a bird. Suri's probably going to turn into a bird. I could use Sorcerer's Blast and use like jet propulsion with fiery things coming at me and like Iron Man if I needed to. I think I'll
did
just
they
climb
not
on.
suggest we? Did they not suggest we could navigate the winds without having like? Yeah. Well, I'm just going to try that and see how it goes. Probably be fine.
I'm just going to stay, crowd surf off the.
I'm just going to put it out there though that the Wind Riders, it does say that I can only do it for 1 minute instead of the hour that it would usually be of gaseous form. So I think this is more of a very quick thing that I can do.
Yeah.
Using the boots.
I think I'm going to use Cog to determine where the wind currents are and use him all. Like when somebody goes first, stepping on tiles, so I know which ones are the safe ones. I'm going to use Cog as my canary in the mine. So follow where he goes on the current, and I'm going to follow him riding the current. And I'll lead us off. Let's get us going.
Very good.
Does he fly when he steps off, or does he start falling instantly?
Well, first thing, Danny, I need you to roll me 1d12, please.
Fuck. It's alright, because I rolled a 10.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. And
For you or me?
I don't know. Let's figure that out. Steve, roll me 1d20, please.
Oh,
D20.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling less confident about me just stepping off the edge now.
Just a straight roll.
Just a straight
No
d20.
modifier. No modifiers.
No, just a d20.
Well, I did nearly as well as Danny then, so that's a 5.
A 5.
Mm.
Cog sort of flutters off and goes beyond the boundary of this great marble city, and then just, in a gentle breeze, just sort of begins to soar off in a direction.
Oh, that looks relatively easy. And I'll try and
For a
do the
creature with
same.
wings.
Yeah, I've got a big floaty jacket on, so I will hold it out, almost like a glide, and then I'll step off.
Make me an acrobatics check, please.
Oh God. That would be a big old 6.
A big old 6. As you open up your coat and step off, you know when sort of things just blow about and get tangled up around you? That happens exactly to you, and you begin to just tumble. But you're caught in this current, this breeze-like current, and just begin to soar off, rolling and spinning, while your coat just wraps around your face, and you've got that...
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Am I doing it?
Suri's just going to go, idiot, and step off and do his launch.
Just steps off. Because you've got armor on, there's a moment where you do drop, and there's that oh shit moment before the wind then catches you and carries you and
I
takes
think
you.
Jules currently walking around trying to get used to the boots because she's not used to wearing boots, so it is very much that like cat walking around, just like don't
Like a
like
dog
this,
with socks on.
yeah, forgetting how to walk and then going, okay, I've got to get used to this, and then we'll just look at Edges and go, and to Kami, well, let's go, and then we'll jump quite high, a good arch into nothingness, but hopefully to catch the current.
Very good. Yes, cool. You do catch sort of the current, and Takami's just going to run and dive and fucking Supergirls it and streaks off.
Edgius, who is now a giant bird, is going to turn back to Dave, and in Orion or whatever fucking language they speak, he's gonna look back and be like, I wasted a fucking spell slot for this shit. And then I will turn out of a bird. I will like turn back into Edgius and then just step off the platform backwards into the fucking air jet.
Unbeknownst to you all, Dave watches you just soar off on this breeze.
Oh my god, he's the big bad.
Scratches his chin. They're all going to die. And just wanders back into Aaqa. Very good. I would like everybody to make me a perception check, please.
Perceptione.
Oh, that's a bad
Oh,
start.
18.
18.
Ooh, that was reliable talent. Fucking magic. 22.
22.
I rolled very badly, so I only got 21.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20. It's wild at this point. Even when I roll bad, my modifiers are so high that it's good at this point. So dirty 20.
We
point
are
of
that
level
level
14.
of the campaign. Yeah.
Yeah,
Level of the
yeah.
campaign. Very good.
I mean, ask me to do a deception check, and I'm getting dog turd on whatever roll I do.
You streak off in the. I say streak off. You gently.
Why are we
I
naked?
don't know. Soar.
Spread our legs.
Through the air. With
Protecting vulnerable bits.
I was going to say, you're just all floating like a gentle fart right now. But for a long time, you don't pick up any air currents. You spend the better part of a day floating on this breeze in a direction. And you can blame Danny for his D12 roll.
Danny, the other bird we didn't get to speak to.
Got to play D&D? Absolutely. You can join us here for Campaign 2 and Daggerheart. Enjoy it. If you want to go back and watch Campaign 1, feel free, but there's a lot of episodes there.
And there's only a very, very, very loose connection between Campaign 1 and 2. So
Yeah, indeed. Jace is alive as well. Welcome, chats. Here we go. It's all kicking off now. Good to see you all. Cool. So, yes, you spend the better part of the day as you don't actually see a sun or a moon here, but light does begin to fade and get dark. Because you've rolled so high on the perception checks, however, you instantly, as it goes dark, begin to see aurora-like lights. Rainbow-like colours in the distance, and all of you pick up a new current that you could jump on coming up to then going in a different direction, which will get you in, or at least seems to be heading in that direction. So, with that being said, I believe it was Jewel who rolled the highest there, if I am not mistaken.
22.
22? Edgius, what did you roll? 22 as well? Or dirty 20?
20.
Dirty 20.
Just dirty 20, yeah.
So, Jewel, roll me a d12, please.
D12.
And Edgius, roll me a d20.
One of them.
Oh, baby.
That's
Oh,
cocked. Try again.
baby.
Ugh. 3.
Oof. Ugh, 9.
Okay. 9. This breeze that you're on picks up and becomes more pronounced now as you sort of roll into a gale and soar off in a different direction. This leg of the journey with a 3 is only going to last about 6 hours.
Oh.
Okay. Sweet.
Now, the question is, better part of a day, 6 hours. Are you resting during this journey, and how are you going to do so?
Do we feel like it's possible to rest?
I don't know. Do you feel like it's possible to rest?
I kind of thought that I'm going to, shoot yourself in the foot here and say probably going to be keeping an eye out constantly and never that kind of thing that you never quite know. Is it going to happen? Is what we're looking for coming up in the next 5 minutes? Do you know what I mean? So we're always like, alert.
Just in case anyone is feeling a little weary, quick reminder, I can keep watch.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep.
No.
Edge?
Except for the other day when I did, for narrative reasons.
Where
It
did
was
he
a
look
magically
when he said
induced
that? What?
sleep.
He just looked over and said, "What was he looking at when he said that?"
Is it daft if we just tie ourselves together with some rope and therefore we can't get
I
separated
was going to
at the
say
very
the
least?
same thing.
We had the
Yes.
same idea.
Yes, if we tie everyone together with rope, and then one person stays awake at the head, they can lead the group, and we'll all just go wherever they go. Easy peasy.
What could go wrong?
You go first watch.
Yeah.
Edges falls asleep.
5 strong cat of 9 tails.
What's it called? A rat king, where they're all just stuck together.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, it's a bolus I'm thinking out, not a cat and 9 tails. Yeah. Anyway.
Shall we try that to get a rest in for some peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on. I'm willing to
I'm
try.
going to need a group dexterity check to achieve this because you are now in a gale.
Dexterity check.
The DC is 15. So we're going to go law of averages.
17.
Oh God.
15.
Ooh,
15.
on the mark.
Success.
10?
Failure. And a 4 is a failure. Takami is going to be the deciding roll for this.
Come on,
Yeah.
Takami.
Oh, she's got
I'm
an
gonna use
incredible
my-
dexterity.
Brand new, heavy, bright green D20.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good thing Takami's got a good modifier. So yes, that is just a 15, and I mean just a 15. Fucking hell. So yes, Takami sort of manages to pull Suri and Edgius together with the astral arms to get you all tied up before you then now become this singular unit that soar through the air on this now breeze. Some of you taking a rest. Yeah, very good. You sort of, I'll say those except for Suri then, or everybody except for Suri, sort of rests now for the majority of this leg, so 6 hours or so. You can call it a long rest if you wish, entirely up to you. Suri goes into a strange trance but is still aware and manages to navigate along this part as well. I would like Suri, because you're the only one really semi-awake, or at least in that trance state. I would like you to make me an Arcana check, please.
Why does it have to be all the bad ones? Yeah.
You
Do I
can-
get a long rest
I-
as well?
Yeah, an argument can be made for religion as well, if you'd rather that one.
Oh God, no. That's intelligence. No, says I've got what? Have I got? Oh, I've got that feature. Yeah. Okay. So I have actually got a positive Arcana. 15.
15. Now the light is gone, and you sort of you still see a number of clouds around you. It's almost like you see these strange sigils in the clouds. Sigils that you recognize were also in the marble on the bridges in Aaqa. They seem to become more numerous the closer you get towards this aurora-like light, this rainbow-type effect.
Just looking to see if I've got anything that would help me understand them. But I don't. So can I make any sense of any of them in terms of relation to where I've seen them before, or?
Well, with the 15, you've spotted that you've seen them in the city of Aaqa, and make me a history check. Let's do it that way.
Okay. This is getting personal now. I feel like I'm being picked on.
You're the one that wants to stay awake.
I also cast
I'm the
aid
one-
for no reason because we've just gone to bed.
We can just say you keep casting each day.
24 hours.
The one I can. So what do I get on a 0?
On a 0, you get absolutely fuck all. You have no idea what these sigils are, but you've noticed some magical sigils in the
I
cloud.
just sort of look around.
He does call
Nice
it.
stuff.
With
He
Must
just
have
puts
something to-
sigils with a 0, yeah.
Very pretty sigils to look at least it's something to pass the time.
Is Arbuthnot with you at this moment?
Oh,
I've just why did I ask that question? Why did I ask that question?
Well, no, I'm glad you reminded me, because before jumping off, he was obviously very concerned about Arbuthnot's well-being, as he always is. So I just tucked him into my breastplate and then promptly completely forgot about him.
Yeah. So
Although,
as you're
actually, having fallen asleep, well, not fallen asleep, gone into a trance, I'd have had to resummon him.
okay
So I'll resummon him.
in the same place.
Yeah.
It fucking stinks in here.
There's fish. Do you want to come out?
Yes, please.
It's a wonderful view. It's very beautiful. I just kind of like root around and like grab the first tentacle I can find, and like haul him out.
Next minute, you've got an Arbuthnot kite because you're holding onto one tentacle.
So who's tied most closely to me?
Roll me a d4, please, or a d6. Sorry, no d4.
Ah,
Fucking boomerang. I
that'd
got
be
whiplash from that as
one.
well. One. Jewel.
Jewel. I'm just going to pop Arbuthnot on Jewel's back. Hold on there.
Tentacles just round the torso. For any anime fans out there, calm down.
With a passive perception of 22. Do I know?
You're asleep.
Oh, you are asleep, so I'd make that an active
Halve that?
perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. Still quite ridiculous at a dirty 20, and that's even not taking reliable talent into account, because that makes sense on disadvantage.
Jewel perceives everything. Jewel perceives that actually Jewel is not Jewel, but a person played by another person in a world. But yes, no, you do feel this strange sort of... But I guess it's almost like a weighted blanket as well, because it grips you quite tightly. Almost like you're being bound. Oh yeah. You feel a slight weight just flopping against your back, somewhere lower back, I imagine.
Like my wife.
Sorry, I breathed into the mic. Very good.
I'm going to assume after a little bit of time I probably realise it might be Arbuthnot, and then go, fine, snooze off to sleep.
Very good. This is a bit more secure.
Lord, yes.
And smells a lot better.
Shut up.
Well, you brought me out. What the fuck did you bring me out for if we're not going to talk?
It's a valid question. Do you know anything about these wiggly things in the sky?
Sigils? Well, I'm a magical creature.
Well, sorry, what did you call them?
Sigils?
That's not how it's spelled.
No, but it's how it's pronounced. It's a bit like through. You say through, you don't say thruff.
Or Throgger.
What? I'll fucking throff you in a minute.
Make me an Arcana check for Arbuthnot, please. Sorry.
That's an 11, and I'm assuming that octopuses don't actually have proficiency in Arcana.
Well, I don't know whether there's any stats on the familiar thing for Arcana, but it'll just be it's the whatever the modifier is.
Intelligence.
Arbuthnot sort of looks within 11. Well, but yeah, they're pretty. They kind of belong here, but I don't know what they're for.
Well, I knew that already.
Oh, sorry. Fucking hell.
Actually, it's got intelligence of 3, so he's done well. Well, you've got big eyes. Keep a lookout.
There we go.
Octopus eyelids flapping in the breeze.
Can I get some eye drops? Very good. I will say then, as the 6 hours come to a close, and your friends begin to gently awaken, Suri, roll me another perception check, please.
24.
You pick up another of these breezes, which is going to take you now past what you see is like a bright, stationary sun almost. This stationary sun of shifting colour, which is surrounded by weird plants or flora and these strange little motes of light as well. You remember that the Vaati, the Wind Duke, spoke of something called the Borealis Radiance. You get the impression this might be it. Yeah. So you now pick up this new current. I would like you to roll me a d20, please.
Oh. 6.
6. Another gale strength current, which you sort of fold yourself into. And the rest of the party, there's almost like this sweeping motion as they then catch, and you sort of all are pulled into this new gale and head directly past the Borealis Radiance now. I'm going to roll the d12. Since everybody else is asleep. 2. This leg of the journey is going to last another 6-ish hours then. However, you all wake up with this radiance sort of shining on one side of your face. It's not warm, it's just fucking bright. As rainbow colours around you. You can all still consider yourselves rested. I have no problem with that. But I would like you all to make me... in fact, what's everybody's passive perception as you wake up? I think Jules going to notice this. I want to see if anybody else is going to notice this.
Yeah.
Mine's
21.
11.
Okay. Suri?
23.
Okay, everybody but Edgius is Edgius notices
Lex.
then.
No, Lex.
Lex.
Yes, Lex, sorry. I know what I meant. I was looking at you as I said it as well. Lock it in, Matt. Lock it in.
Yeah, but you were
It's been a
thinking
day.
of Edge.
Matt, for the next hour, we need you to lock in, Matt. Like for real.
I know. I just need to fucking lock it in.
I appreciate the role-playing me putting an octopus on someone who's probably taken it out a little bit.
It really has. Very good. Yes, everybody but Lex notices that there seem to be figures among these motes of light, and there are what look like spells being cast, but it's almost like they're being absorbed by the motes of light. What do you want to do?
Guys, look at this. Are we getting close? Do we need to... Is this a danger? Is this like an ambush? As we just flying past. How far away is this? A couple hundred feet?
Yeah, you could probably just sit the radiance itself is massive. You can see these figures are probably just off to the side of the current. It's like they're being held in position by these strange motes of light as you are approaching at a fairly swift speed.
Does this look like it's... There's definitely something going on here compared to the last 12 hours of us travelling. Is it something that we might then see that it's just... is this now a change? As in, does this have any connection to any other elemental presence? Because we knew that the barriers between the planes may be where we want to go. Is this what it looks like?
And make me an Arcana check, please.
Oh, great. That'll go spiffing. As well as I thought, 6.
An argument could be made for nature, but I don't think it's going to improve it for you.
Make it... Yep, same. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Amazing. You just look at this bright sun, and it's like it is this rainbow colour. In fact, Dave, if you wish, you can change the background now. And yeah, just this swirling storm of colour almost, or this vortex almost. As you approach now and get closer, you don't have a lot of understanding about what these figures are, but you get a lot closer, and one of those motes streaks towards the 5 of you. As it streaks towards the 5 of you, you feel yourself slow and stop. Almost like the wind itself is being controlled around you. A second mote of light appears. And as they hover around you, I'm going to roll a I'll roll a d4 just to make my life easier. That jumped out. I'll roll it again. Jewel, sorry. I would like Jewel to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can also only go spiffingly. Oh, not bad. 18.
18. There's a moment where this mote of light begins to glow in a prismatic fashion, and it glows so much that your eyes just sort of center on it, and it almost becomes your universe for a moment, before you then shake your head and snap out of it, and you realize this thing was trying to charm you. The second one, then, is going to sort of rotate around the back of the group, and this time at Aegeus, it is going to make a radiant bolt attack.
Jewel will go, beware, they're trying to fool us.
That is, what, maths, my god. 22 to hit Aegeus.
I will react. Ooh, is that going to be enough? What's shield give me? Sorry, I have no idea.
It should
That's
be plus 5.
5. That is not enough. I will take it then. I'll take it. I'll
Okay,
take it.
you are going to take
head on.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using all my new dice today, folks. What's that? 5, 9, 11, 15 points of radiant damage as this bolt of radiant prismatic energy strikes into you. And I need... In fact, it doesn't matter. You're fine. Let's roll some initiative.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, how much damage, Matt?
15 points of radiant damage.
I wasted a
Thank
natural
you.
20 on initiative. Come on.
Okay.
Which means
Oh,
I
for the
get-
first time all campaign, I've remembered I have advantage on initiative checks, and I still have not managed to roll higher than a 5.
Oh, no.
Amazing.
All right,
So
though.
Sarah gets
I get
5.
+1. No, 6.
Oh, so you got
I get
a 6.
+1.
Fucking hell.
Okay, Jewel got a 20 what?
5.
25. Lex?
I'm continuing my great rolls, and I got an 8. I'm changing that dice.
Aegeus?
21.
21. And I now need to just bring up Takami's sheet very quickly.
Changing the dice.
Dum, dum, dum,
So
dum,
we're-
dum.
Are we still floating towards the
No, you are
big spiral ahead of
stopped.
us? Okay.
You have
It's
stopped.
floating in the air. Just
Yeah, you are
floating
now
about
floating. This gale continues to roar around you, but you are paused in midair as this aurora-like radiance, this swirling vortex of prismatic colour is now. You're sort of alongside it. You see these figures beyond you that are engaged with these same strange motes of light that have just sort of soared out towards you and struck you in the back. And another one has tried to charm Jewel. Initiative for... Oh, that's a natural 1 for Takami for a grand total of 4. So, the order will be Jewel, Aegeus, Jewel, Aegeus,
Lex and
Lex,
Siri.
Seri, and then Takami, yes. And then I need to roll for the monsters. Okay. What is that? Okay. As I just quickly sort my life out. Very good. So, with this all happening then, they are all within... So, right now, you're in sort of this liminal space anyway, because you're floating in midair. Up, down, left, right, doesn't really matter right now. But the motes of light are about 20 feet away from the nearest person. One is about 20 feet away from Jewel, the other one is about 20 feet away from Edgius. Jewel, you're up first.
Shit. Cool. I think, therefore, that she will panic. Sheer bloody panic. No,
I should say these creatures do shed bright light in about 20-foot radius as well.
Okay, cool. So I think for this one then, I'm not going to get... just trying to find one of my things that I can do at the start. But this may be a waste. Right, there's nothing in melee with anyone, yeah?
No, not quite.
Okay, this is just going to have to be a... this is going to be crap. I'm not going to... right, well, we're stationary, so I'll use bonus action steady aim, and I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt.
Crossbow bolt.
Crossbow bolt. So yes, got the handheld, the hand crossbow. So it's attached on the back of her wrist, on her forearm. So she's going to load one in and then fire one off at the one that was trying to seduce her
Charm
in
you.
a charm, whatever. So
Very
that
good.
is going to
Maybe a ranged
be
attack.
a ranged attack, which is within range, so it's normal. Oh, steady aim gives me advantage actually.
Yes.
So roll again. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Marvellous. That advantage also gives me sneak attack, correct?
It does indeed.
Correct.
God, it's been a while. I'm just trying to find my sneak attack, which is 76. Oh my god. 1, 2,
How much?
7,
7.
3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8 because it's also a d6 on the actual thing itself. This is piercing damage. This is non-magical, by the way, if that's going to change anything. 6, 9... 30 points of piercing damage.
30 points of piercing damage. You watch as this crossbow bolt shrieks into this mote of light, and it hits. And you hear the sound of like shattering glass before then your crossbow bolt disappears.
Cool. Not knowing quite what these creatures are, no idea whether I hurt it or not. So that's actually, I mean, apart from, can we move? Do I try to move? There we go.
Okay, bearing in mind you are all tied together.
Brilliant.
Any movement right now is going to be half your movement speed.
Marvellous. I was actually
now-
just going to try and get behind, or maybe like hide behind the group, not quite remembering that I'm tied to them. Therefore,
So you sort of fold yourself. It's a weird sort of tangle now of bondage. There you go, Josh. He's not on right now, but salute to Josh from last week.
that will. Guys, I don't know whether that did anything. And we'll just look at everyone else like, come on. I'll be my go.
Help! Very good. We are
it's
then
again.
over to Edgius. It's again.
How close are these two creatures from one another, Matt?
So they're kind of opposite sides of the group right now. I will say there's probably around 60-ish feet between them.
60-ish feet between them.
Definitely having one of those nights. I've just tried to open a bottle without thinking it was open, realising it's still fucking sealed.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the one closest to me while I back up another 20 feet away from it into like the center cluster of the group as well. However, when I cast this, I want to be like, basically I psychologically lash out at someone, basically. So I want to like just say to them like, we come in peace, like we're here to do something. Like I'm gonna try and like actually talk to these fucking people. So I'm gonna be like, you know, and the Mind Whip is just to hold them in place, stop them from attacking us, basically, is my hope. As it forces them to make a choice. Intelligence saving throw.
So I was going to say you're just lashing out then.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm basically just going, yeah, essentially like we're here to do something. We come in peace. That kind of thing.
Intelligence saving throw is an 18.
Does not save. So, on its next turn, it must choose whether it moves, whether it takes a movement, whether it gets an action or a bonus action. It only gets one of the three. And then it's gonna take... Do you know what? If I could, Matt, can I forego dealing damage to it in hopes that my communication and just holding it and forcing it to make a decision shows like a level of peace that's going on here, basically. So I'm gonna forego the 3d6 in that moment.
And that doesn't impose any conditions, does it? Like grappled, it's just...
No, it's just you can choose to move, attack, or do a bonus action, basically. And you can take reactions. No reactions.
Amazing. Brilliant. You cast this spell and you sort of... This vibrant violet whip appears around it, but just wraps around it like a protective ball for a moment, holds it in place, doesn't actually latch onto it, and you, using that, psychically speak, using a bit of DM poetic justice, then all you get back is, we don't care.
Fantastic.
Load them up.
With my bonus action, I'm gonna turn to Lex, and I'm gonna be like, I'll turn to Suri and be like, they are not friendly at all. And I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration, Suri. That's a 1d10 to one of your d20 rolls. And then, I'm just going to back up and give myself about 60 feet of distance between me and the one in front of me, and kind of try and like put me in between the two of them, basically.
So you all begin to cluster now. Like, Edius, you cluster next to Jewel. You're all still tied together. So there's probably now about 30 feet either side between these two motes of light. You're in the dead center. I'm going to say Lex is now closer to the one that was next to Edius, and Suri is the closest to the one that Jewel was originally closest to. It is now my go. So this mote of light number 1 is going to make 2 of these radiant bolt attacks. Now it can do these within 120 feet, so I'm basically just going to roll a d6 and decide who the fuck I want to hit. If it's a 6, I'll roll again. So the first one's coming at Lex, and the second one is also coming at Lex.
Good.
That is a brain. Well, I've just lost that actual attack. Sorry, that is a 21 to hit with the first.
Fucking hell.
And a natural 20 with the second.
Oh,
Brilliant. Look forward to this.
So, first one. Shit. 12. 14 points of radiant damage from the first. 18 plus... Oh, there's a lot of ones there. 19, 20, 25... 28 points of radiant damage total from the second.
On that one, I'll use my reaction anticipate attack to avoid that one, please.
Nice. So you're only going to take the first bout of damage.
Yeah. And what was the first bout?
I think it was 15
14.
now.
Oh, thank
14.
you.
I know it was 14 or 15. Yeah, I've rolled more dice since then. Very good. The second mote of light then is going to make a... I'm going to roll this as well. A Radiant Bolt attack at Aegeus. That's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Cool. I'm going to cast Anticipate Attack as well.
Amazing stuff. So you take no damage.
Yeah. Is that how it works? You just take no damage?
I don't know. You tell me.
So, you can also move up to half your speed without an opportunity attack if you want.
Can be targeted by the attack in the new position. And
Which would be a quarter.
Okay, that's so interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'll move away. Like I'll try and move away from the group a little bit. But yeah, I'll take no damage. Does that mean? Sorry, just so I can understand. If Danny does that on his first attack and then moves, would that mean the second attack would automatically miss because he would no longer be in the place that he was being targeted?
This is a good rules lawyer type one actually, because it says because you moved, the attack still happens, but you're not in the place where the attack happens. So then, technically, Matt could say, if we're all bunched together, I can't move, so that spell is null and void. Or if I do move, it hits somebody else. Because we're all in the
You've
same
still
space
got
together.
a little bit of movement with this rope.
Yeah. Yeah, I think both attacks would miss Danny, but they have the chance of hitting us. Same with me. Same with me. If I dodge it out the way, then it would probably continue on to whatever range it has, to whatever target it is.
Yes, but we've got enough rope in between us. It's like we've got a 5 foot rope, so they can miss without it being that it's a whole extra 5 feet away. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, totally. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that first attack streaks past you. It is then gonna glow with this prismatic light. Suri, I would like a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, you can't have one. It's a 7.
You are now charmed by this second mote of light.
Am I, though? Don't we have something about charm and everyone being within distance of each other? I feel like this came up recently.
Yes, if you're within 30 feet of me, you have advantage against fear and charm effects as a saving throw.
wow.
Make another saving throw and see
Thank
if
you
you
for
can beat
knowing
15.
my character sheet better than me.
There we
Technically
go.
as well. Technically as well,
welcome.
I can give you advantage as well, with a counter charm
right.
as well.
Hang on, no,
no
but
shit.
I've got
We've both
11
used
and
our
I can
reaction.
use.
Is yours a reaction?
I don't think Lex's is a reaction. Is it reaction?
Anticipate attack is a reaction, but this advantage thing, it just happens because you're close to me. It's
No,
part of
So
my-
counter charm
mine's
is
the multi
definitely a
keyspace.
reaction.
Yeah. Mine's is a reaction. Yeah, totally.
Well, anyway, between the having advantage and the bardic inspiration, I just scraped a 15.
Beautiful.
So there's a moment where you feel yourself sort of drawn into this second mote of light, and your head sort of lolls to the side. A tentacle whips out from Jewel and smacks you in the face as you just about sort of shake yourself free. Don't be a dick! That is my turn. We are then over to Suri. Sorry, no,
Miss
Lex.
me. You bastard. Right. So,
There's a lot
Notice-
going on!
noticing
All right,
that
I'll
Edges
not.
went for a peaceful angle. It didn't work. These guys have started attacking us. Lex is going to think, we do not have time for this, so I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion on them.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a Wisdom 19 saving throw.
They ain't wise.
It's a 22.
On both of them?
I do the same thing. I roll once for the
Fuck.
monster type. I can roll separately if you'd like.
No,
22 for the first time.
it's irrelevant. Bastard. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to use a meta magic option to give you disadvantage on the roll.
Oh,
Nice.
Still a 22.
Oh,
Knob!
I rolled a 19 on the dice a second time.
Oh,
Jesus.
well. That's that plan out the window. Just, for everyone involved, I was going to just get him to stop fighting us and take us to the Labyrinth Winds. But all I did
You're
was
in
just
the
go...
Labyrinth Winds, is all I'm going to say. That
Well,
should be fairly obvious.
So I'm doing this, and you just see Lex doing that, and then fuck all happens, and then he just goes... hangs his head in shame.
Cog flutters behind you. Well, that was disappointing.
Shut up! And I'll put him in my inside pocket.
Amazing stuff. Anything else in your turn?
Well,
No.
no. That was a fucking...
No.
Oh, no, that was premature shitness
Okay,
from me there.
Sorry.
I've achieved nothing.
So the nearest one to me is what, 15, 20 feet away?
About 20 feet away.
And we've established we can move, so I would like to get close enough to hit it. So I could sort of probably launch himself from the rest of the group.
The question now is, you've all tied yourselves together. How long are your pieces of rope?
Well, 50 foot is what I've got. Now, whether we just use the one to tie us all together,
That's probably what actually happened, isn't it?
realistically, so we can get 12 feet away from each other. Yeah, at most. That's not even true because we wrapped it round ourselves, so we are really close to each other.
I was going to say, would we have used just one based on that though? Because once you've wrapped it around it,
probably not. Because
very
also,
close.
because also, if we take into Kami, you actually can't tie yourselves all together because that's 10 foot of rope each, and that's it. We're literally,
It doesn't work.
touching
yeah.
tips. So,
I mean, I went shoulder to shoulder. You went. Yeah.
Tip.
Okay,
It's just a long
so,
line
hang
of
on,
spooning.
I feel like I need to take a step back then. Do I feel like there is enough rope for me to launch myself towards one of these beings?
I'm going to ask this question again, folks. How have we tied each other together? This will determine
There's
whether
about that
Siri
much
has
gap
enough.
between each person in there.
yeah.
Right.
I agree with you, Danny. I think that's what we did because that's what I thought in my
Very
head.
good.
Therefore, we're going with that.
Okay, so no, you do not have enough movement speed right now to get up close and personal.
Well,
Unless we all come with you.
maybe. No, I think in that case, what I will do is I will cast it with a bonus action and using one of my free weird once per long rest effects. I'd like to use Misty Step to teleport myself next to the nearest one.
That'll
Amazing
do.
stuff.
That'll do it.
The rope
And
flails in the breeze then as you appear next to.
and then I'm going to do some
This
diplomacy Surrey style, which is guys, not going well. Oh, hang on. Right, so there's a dirty 20 to hit,
Okay, that will hit.
and a 24 to hit.
I will both hit.
And apparently I don't have my shield equipped at the moment, so I guess I'm two-handing this.
Two fist in it.
That is double fisting. It's been a really long day. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's all right, mate. We're all good. It's Christmas.
So that is 21 damage, and they are sapped. So disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn. And that is
Very good.
magical damage.
Remind me of that when I come to the second of these motes of light there. And that was what
Good.
damage, sorry? Just
Oh, I don't know, that was
slashing,
ages
yeah.
ago. 20.
No, I know the score. What type of damage?
Oh, Yes, slashing damage, yeah.
Slashing. Very good. Very good. Okay, then Takami, from where she is just like, I can't do shit while I'm here. Begins to sort of tug at the rope, and she is going to have to use her turn to try and untie herself from the rope, which she will do successfully, and then is going to move to within melee range of the first mote. That will be Takami's go. We are back around the top to Jewel.
Okay. She is going to Astral Whisper, which is a no action. However, feels kind of apt in wherever we are. She's then going to use a bonus action of Astral Shift, where she phases through the astral plane and appears 50 feet away in an unoccupied space, which is hopefully 5 feet away from one of these creatures.
Absolutely. You can pick one or two.
One.
One. Very good.
And yes, that is then as a actione, which is there anyone around?
Takami is also there, engaged. So
Magic.
yes, you do. I will say, while you're rolling this then for thematic effects, you watch Jewel's silhouette almost just becomes like the night sky pinpricked with stars, which constellations that do not match with the semi-night sky you see around you here, and then that sort of folds into darkness before another silhouette appears behind this moat, and then Jewel steps out of the astral plane.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
.28 points of piercing damage from the Dusk Dagger, which is magical. I'm not doing the extra damage because you said we were in bright light, so the extra damage doesn't apply.
Indeed.
And that was my bonus action, my action, and I will stick near this one. Does it look like that dagger did a bit more damage? Some damage? Does it look different to the... whatever it was?
You hear the sound of shattering glass. As you now are closer to this moat, you can see what looks like cracks in its form as you sort of stare through that light that radiates around it. So yes, you do think you are doing damage.
Okay. That's my go.
Very good. Oh, we've got more first-time chatters. Look at this. So,
Hello,
current
mate.
plot hook. Our party are in the plane of air, and they have just come across this strange floating sun-like thing, which is like a vortex of prismatic colour. Found these strange motes of light, which have just soared out into the air currents and are now attacking them. So we are in combat with, yes, motes of light, which is interesting. Very good. At the end of Jules' go, Edius.
Two questions. Is there beings in the mote of light? You said there was beings within the light, right?
So there are across from you. If you were if you imagine you were heading forwards, you've come up sideways, and there are beings to the right of you or that way, to walk closer towards this vortex, that almost seem frozen in place, but they keep firing spells. And what you notice as they fire spells is that these motes of light seem to just absorb them, and they are flitting around them.
Okay. Can I make an investigation check to see whether I would think magical darkness would deal damage to this light as like a counter to it?
Oh, that sounds really good.
Make me an Arcana check, please.
Fuck my ass. That's a 12.
Prefer not to.
That is
I've had better offers on a
solid
Monday
12.
night. A solid 12. You look out into the distance. There's certain spells, clearly. You can see spell attacks going off that are being absorbed. However, you have also seen certain spells take effect around these creatures you're a little bit of unsure. You're a little bit unsure around what will work and what won't work from a magical perspective right now.
Okay. Fuck it. Ain't nothing to do but to do it. So, Aegeus will cast Darkness on... It says I can do it on an object or a place. If there is something within this beam, I want to do it on something on that thing within the beam.
So you can... There are these two motes of light. They exist as physical things.
Okay.
So you can choose one.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll choose the one that I also froze last turn.
Okay.
And
so,
I'll put it in 15 feet of magical darkness.
Amazing stuff. Let me just have a look.
In a sphere.
Brilliant. Siri, you're suddenly fucking words. You are suddenly surrounded by magical darkness.
Super.
Perfect. I'm assuming that means the Mind Whip has gone now as well.
The Mind Whip is not concentration. I think it just lasts for a turn.
Okay, so that's
Let me
done
just
at the end of the
confirm
turn.
that.
Brilliant. Okay, so Magical Darkness instead. And to answer questions in the chat, Aegeus is a Shadow Sorcerer, I believe.
Yes. And a skeleton, as of currently.
And a skeleton.
And
yeah.
a bard.
Yes.
Yeah, all of those things. He's many things. He doesn't like to define himself, actually. So
Don't label me.
Yeah, you can't put a label on this. I'm everything, baby. Cool. With that, I'm going to pull my katana, my wakizashi, my defender wakizashi from my thing, and I'm going to just cut the rope between me and everyone else, and just sever that, basically. And that'll be, I imagine that's, my turn. I've cast a spell.
Free action. Yeah, fine. Brilliant. You are now free of the rope, which I believe now only leaves Lex amidst a number of fucking tendrils of rope.
Aegeus will then, I'm gonna push off of the group and start kind of drifting away a little bit, and I will I pull out my bow as my final thing, and that'll be the end of my turn. I'll start thinking
so
about
very quickly
shooting some
sort of slice with your katana, chuck it away, and then pull out a bow. Brilliant stuff. At the end of your turn, then, it is my go. So again, these two creatures, now, one of which is in magical darkness. We'll deal with that in a second. The first of which is currently surrounded by Takami and Jewel. It's going to make a ranged spell attack at each, but at disadvantage because they're in melee range, which is a fucking stupid rule, but it's in the rules, so we're just going to have to roll with it. That's still not too bad for Jewel. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
For Takami, that's a 17, which is her armor class. Meets it, beats it. So both of you, I will roll once and you'll take the same damage, just to keep this as streamlined as possible.
On the floor. Everyone heard that.
Just everything happened there all at once. I'm going to find another d6. We're going to do this differently. Right. Oh, fuck my life. That didn't even go down. Right. 6, 11, 13, 15 points of radiant damage to the two of you.
I'm just trying to work out if I have something. No, not that one. No. I swear I had something where I could then bamf out of the way. I can't find it. Oh, unless it's on.
You have Uncanny Dodge?
Astral Whisper enabled.
I do. I have Astral Whisper enabled, but it isn't in that. So give me a second, because I think it might be part of the Weave Cloak.
Oh, there Weave Cloak.
I can't find it. I'm just going to use Uncanny Dodge for now because I can't find it. So yes, Uncanny Dodge. So that was how much damage?
15 points of damage, radiant damage.
So halve that to 8.
Very good. Mote of Light number 2 then is going to fire out 2 radiant bolts without any clue of where they're going to hit or whether they are going to hit. So this will be at disadvantage anyway.
Steal my thunder, why don't you?
Yeah, that's just going to fire them out at disadvantage. So, do you know what? Let's roll a percentile dice to see if it hits the one that's in immediate vicinity. 52, just. Or if it streaks towards in the right direction, and then at disadvantage, I don't think that's going to hit. That is a grand total of 12 to hit Suri.
No, I'm alright.
Very good.
No,
the
thank
second
you.
one is just going to streak out into nothingness. Although with an 86, this is probably going to hit someone. So it aims in the right direction, and with in fact that's 7. So with a 14 to hit, I am going to roll. Hey, there we go.
Oh, that was impressive. I don't know what happened there.
Amazing. I'm not sure what happened there. We've all disappeared. We're still here. We're still here. Amazing stuff. Press buttons and see what happens. Brilliant. So yes, this streak of radiant light flies out. Jewel, what is your armor class?
17.
You feel this radiant bolt just glance past your fur. As I rolled 89, on the percentile dice to see if it actually went towards someone, but because I then rolled a fucking 14 to hit, does not hit you. So it almost glances off your armor and does not hit. I am going to say, folks, that we are going to pause there for a short break. When we come back, we'll be immediately into Lex's turn, but thank you very, very much for the raid. Thank you for all the new chatters as well. This is amazing to have you all with us. We are running a promotion right now through the month of December, which if you use the code MMXmas2025 on our Patreon, you will get a 25% discount off your first month, which means you get access to all of our post-session debriefs, because we do debrief all of our sessions, whether that's Daggerheart Campaign 2 or any of our other mini-series. There's also some special one-shots up there. You will also get access to our Session Zeros and an ad-free podcast if you wish to get access to that. With that being said, let's go to break. Back in a few. Hey! Here we go. Again, shenanigans behind the scene, folks. So yes, for anybody that is joining late, still running our Patreon offer. If you've not already checked that out, I will put the code into the chat right now, just so everybody can go and make use of it. If you go and enter that in when you subscribe to our Patreon, get 25% off the first month and get access to all our Session Zeros, one-shots, debriefs, ad-free podcast, the homebrew stuff, which we will be releasing, and I promise I will get finished at some time when my day job decides to calm down. In the meantime, we are in what has turned out to be a little bit of a tense battle. So yes, we will continue into this fight immediately with Lex. What are you doing, my friend? Can't hear a fucking word you're saying, mate.
It's because I was muted like a twat. I was doing a big old battle speech.
Consummate professionals, folks.
I was saying, with quite good vigor, even, peace doesn't work, so I'm just going to try and kill the bastards. I was saying it in a big old medieval speech, but I had to repeat myself, so I'm going to go for a chromatic orb. I haven't done one in a while, and it feels like a nice thing to do, but I'll chuck it at 3rd level just to try and kill someone. And
which one are you chucking it at?
I'm surrounded by these ropes. I'm going to keep them. They might be handy. People might need to reel themselves back in eventually. So I'll keep them there as tethers. It's almost like a more useful Arbuthnot knot. And I will aim to hit whichever one is not surrounded by the most of my allies. So I've got a clear shot.
Well, you've got one that's surrounded by magical darkness with Suri in the middle somewhere, and then you've got Takami and Jewel against the other one.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot into the magical darkness because that would be silly. But what I will do before I shoot this is a bonus action to initiate my innate sorcery for the next minute. Because what that does,
Nice.
it gives me advantage on attack rolls for sorcery spells. So I'm
There you
definitely
go.
going to hit this one this time.
Okay, so you're going after the one which Takami and Jewel are sort of surrounding. Yeah?
Yes, with a 23 to hit.
23 will absolutely hit.
5d8 coming at you, motherfucker. No, that's not a d8, is it? You hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, and I'm going to choose. It's a being of light. So my damage options. I'm going to go with thunder damage. Why
I'm
not?
going to go with thunder damage. And how
Oh, that
much
sounded
thunder damage
good.
is that?
2 8s, 2 1s, and a 3. 16, 17, 18. 21 points of thunder damage. Thunder!
21 points of thunder damage. Your chromatic orb streaks towards this mote of light which hovers between Takami and Jewel, and as you watch it streak towards you, then watch it just go and get absorbed by the creature.
Oh. I'm just going to sit
Anything
this
else you
one
wanna
out.
do?
I've not helped at all. I'm just going to wait till you guys get out. I'm just going to chill for a bit. As a bonus action, I would like to take out a crossword and just amuse myself for the next 10 minutes.
Brilliant. Cool. I will say, Takami and Jewel, you notice that this mote of light now begins to spark and roil with additional energy.
Have I made it
If that's the
worse?
end of your go, Lex, we are going to go over to Suri.
Yeah, I've used a bonus action. I have done... Should I move? No, I'll stay out of the thick of it, I think. I don't want to make things even more worse by then.
You're the central point currently, so...
Yeah, I'm the anchor, even though I'm not anchored to anything myself.
Anchor, what?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Suri, over to you.
So, I am still in magical darkness next to this thing, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So I'm going to use of Wild Shape to activate Wrath of the Sea. So immediately needs to make a DC 16 con saving throw or take 10 points of cold damage.
DC what? Sorry, 16? DC 16 con save, you say?
Yeah.
Fails.
Okay, so it takes 10, and hang on, is this discretionary or not? Is it larger or smaller?
It is...
Oh, hang on, wait. I think that only
A
works if it's
small
on the ground
creature.
anyway. That might not be relevant, actually. Ignore me! Because it can fly. So, it takes 10 cold damage, and then I'm going to make my attacks at advantage. Thank you very much.
Okay.
the
Unbeknownst
darkness.
to you, Suri. The energy is absorbed. You hear a crackling sound.
Even though it wasn't a spell? What a bastard. Okay, right, well, I'm going to hit him. Yes, sorry. Assumed it's gender. I am going to... So, I've got advantage. I have blind fighting.
Yes?
So that's a 28 to hit. Oh, I didn't use
Absolutely.
Primal Strike last time. And a 27 to hit, and this time I am going to use Primal
Absolutely.
Strike, because I should have last time. 17... 31 damage. which is what
Okay.
happens if you use all of your
Yay.
class features.
You hear the sound of cracking glass as your blade swipes into this creature. Yeah. Anything else in your turn? That is you done. Takami then, now being up close and personal with this mote of light number 1, is just going to unleash. And is going to attack twice with her dragon staff. First one is a natural 20. Second one is an unnatural 20. So that's going to be... Where's all my fucking d8s? There we go. So we'll do the natural 20 first. Is... 13 plus... so that's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
To whom, sorry?
That's Takami doing damage to mote number 1. Which now negates everything that Lex gave to it, and is also then going to deal an additional d8 of psychic damage.
Oh, you
just
healed it?
because she can. Which is...
Fucking hell, so I
what the
chromatic
fuck is
orbed
that
it and basically
for?
give it a booster.
That's the way I
Yeah.
just read that. Yeah.
Shit.
Pretty much. Very good. That will be Takami's go. However, Jewel, while you are within 5 feet of Takami, ignore me, that's a reaction, I have to use it. Very good. So, yes, we move around to Jewel. Sorry, brain.
Right. I guess it's really boring, but stab, stab, stab. So I'll do
Dagger.
I'll do steady aim to get advantage because I'm sticking near this thing. I know that will also just guarantee it. I know I'd get it because of Takami, but rollies. 22 to hit.
22 will absolutely hit.
All of the fun stuff there.
I mean, at least you caught them.
Yeah, I did actually catch one. That was impressive. I'm glad you saw that one. 12, 22, 29, 33 points of piercing damage.
Woohoo! Very good. Again, you hear this shattering of glass, and it's almost like a shard of light breaks off of this creature.
I also need to. I didn't do this with the last one. Doesn't matter. I'll just do this. Oh yeah, I'll do Nick, which is another D4.
Yep.
3 points.
Thank you for that reminder, by the way. The one that I just hit was sapped.
Ah, nice. Yes.
Still getting my head around the masteries.
No, I'm still getting used to
Yes.
that. I've got my cheat sheet, which I didn't use because I'm an idiot, and that would have told me, and I remembered now.
Oh no,
I
mine's
still
on the
need
screen
to
over here. I
fucking
just
update
didn't
them.
look right.
Amazing stuff. So, yes, this first mote of light hovering between Takami and Jewel shrinks even more, almost becomes tiny in nature. As Jewel, you deal a lot of damage.
Someone finish this one.
Ooh.
Do it now.
Very good. I believe that's the end of your turn. Eddie.
Yes, that'll be my go. I'm not going to go anywhere else.
For my check of the turn, can I see whether my magical darkness is damaging this mote of light in any sort of way? Can I, like, now that I've cast it, perceive anything?
It's magical darkness, so absolutely not. There's no way for you to see through that.
Okay. Okay. In that case, you know what? I think the team's got it. Actually, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. I'm gonna look at Lex and be like, "Hey, you'll get him next round, buddy," and I'll give him Bardic Inspiration, and that'll be Idris's turn.
Perfect. I'm going to have the first mote of light then, again, just... In fact, no it's not. or it will do. Oh no, it can't. Oh, what a shame. It
And
no
that was a
longer has the
monologue of a
temporary
DM.
hit point. Yeah, it was. So essentially, it has a feature called Energy Feeder, which when it takes certain spells can absorb them and gain temporary hit points. And then can expend those temporary hit points in damage, but Jewel already fucked me up for that one. So instead, he's going to make its 2 Radiant Bolt attacks, and is going to do so at disadvantage because Takami and Jewel are within melee range. So first one at Jewel is going to be... Oh, that is going to be a 17 to hit? No, sorry, more than that, an unnatural 20.
Oh, to hit me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's roll that quickly. 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 points of radiant damage to Jewel, and then to hit Takami.
Uncanny dodge.
Very good. To hit Takami, that is a grand total of 15, which will not hit her. It just streaks past. That is its go. The second mote then is... it is going to fly. How big is this magical darkness?
15 feet.
15
But it's
feet.
attached to it. It's attached to it.
Oh, shit, it's on it. Well, in
Yeah,
which case,
it's connected
it's not.
to it.
It begins to fly. In fact, it does fly and pulls Suri out of the magical darkness, essentially. Suri now floats in this liminal space as you watch this ball of 50... Go on.
Quite like an opportunity attack in there, please.
Oh,
You can absolutely do so.
Oh, so close. I mean, it's 30 to hit, but it was nearly a crit. So
I mean, 30 is absolutely going to hit.
that's 16 damage.
16 points of damage. You hear glass shatter, and again, you almost see like this little wisp of light bleed away as it shrinks slightly. That will bring it to that. Very good. That classes as this creature being bloodied now. It's still being magical darkness is just going to spin and fire 2 bolts out randomly. So, first one at disadvantage is going to be a 14 to hit, and we're going to roll a d6. Sir Edgius. So there's a 14 hit.
No. No. What's
Second
it
one?
shooting at me?
Radiant Bolt.
Oh, cool. I will catch it while making eye contact with Lex and be like, "See that? That was pretty cool, huh?"
Very good. The second one is 13, which I don't think is going to hit anyone anyway. So yeah. Very good. That's its go. Wheel then over to Lex.
So, seeing this ball of darkness move away, and I know Siri is now out of it, knowing magical damage doesn't work, I'm going to have to go for physical. So I'm just going to follow the ball of darkness, and I'm going to also charge up my arms. You know, like Shailing in the 10 Rings? They're going to form on my arm, and they're going to shoot off as I cast Gear Barrage.
Amazing stuff.
Is this a construct? These radiant
No.
beings? No.
No.
Okay. Well, they won't have... Because constructs
Not-
have disadvantage was the reason I asked.
I was going to say.
It's a
Not that you know.
Dex saving throw. But you can't see it
Right,
coming, so you must have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because they don't have blind
yeah.
sight or anything. So yeah, disadvantage. So that's that. Or okay. So sorry, what con save was that?
It's Dex 19. Actually, Dex 20
Dex.
because of my innate sorcery.
Lucky motherfucker, because that would have been a 19 on Dex.
Okay. Here comes the full damage then. 3d8.
up
It's not too bad. 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing damage then. Amazing. Yes, you just hear the sound of glass shattering. You see these wisps of light. As they wisp away, as they fly away, they get sucked into the radiant storm, this aurora that swirls next to you and just sort of disappear into that. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No. I will stay where I am. It's working well for me. I don't really have any bonus actions that will help right now, so that'll be me.
Okay, Siri.
How far away is the one that's just run away? Like a big wuss.
60 feet is its movement speed.
Oh, God, they're awful. Okay, so I would like to move 30 feet towards it, and then I would like to use Misty Step.
Into the darkness again.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I would like... weirdly, I'm not going to use Wrath of the Sea. But I'm going to hit it.
Very good. Or hopefully.
19 on the first one.
19 will hit.
And a 21 on the second one.
Absolutely going to hit.
Considering I crit on a 19, I really am doing piss poor. Oh my god. It gets worse. 22.
Not a competition, Steve.
22.
22 points of slashing damage.
Literally is a competition because they're trying to kill us.
I mean, who can roll worse?
What do you think competitive looks like if this isn't a competition?
This is simply foreplay.
Amazing stuff.
I mean, at least it's not Monopoly, right?
Well, indeed. Very good. So you slice twice into this creature somehow. You feel the energy that sort of streaks away as it warms your skin almost as it flies past you. The rest of you see these two streaks of light or motes of light that get absorbed by this radiant storm, this aurora-like storm. It is still up. It is not looking... Neither of them are technically looking good right now. They have shrunk down to tiny, tiny creatures. Anything else on your turn, Suri?
No, although our Buffnot should be able to do something, shouldn't he?
I don't know. You tell me. Currently wrapped around Jewel still. I don't
really?
fucking like this!
Okay. Well, in that case, I feel like our Buffnot should launch himself at the other one.
Nice.
That would
Just
be
sort of-
him giving... Mechanically, that's the help action.
Amazing stuff. The help action to do what?
To get it stabbed.
Brilliant. So it's just
And
trying
just
to
to
hold
give
it. In
it
fact,
one.
it wraps
Distraction.
one tentacle around Jules' sort of shoulder, just underneath the armpit, to not hinder any movement, and then another one just wraps around this ball of light.
Oh,
It's a
hang
little
on,
bit
no,
stingy.
sorry.
Can you fucking hurry up?
Call out to the chat, actually, because someone mentioned this earlier. It's got a reaction. I'd like to use Ink Cloud. Oh, it has to be underwater.
Wait.
So I'm guessing I'm probably just going to squirt a small amount of water onto the top of this thing.
Literally pissing into the wind.
Fantastic.
Danny, take a
Danny.
d6 to your next roll.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, Arbuthnot sort of stretches out and then goes, I got it! And it's... I was a little bit
told you
disappointed,
about
I'm
that.
sorry. I was a little bit premature. Jill fucking hit it! And yes, it is then to Kami's go. Just spins the dragon staff and is going to attempt to hit this creature. Not with the 3 on the dice, for a grand total
rolling
of
terrible.
11 plus 2 technically because it's flanked, which would be 13. So that's not going to hit. The second one is better. That's an 18 plus stuff, so that's definitely going to hit. That will be 1d8 plus 3 for a total of 8 points of damage. And then we are over to Jewel.
Is this one in front? Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, of course I'm going to help her with with Squidly helping out. So...
I was going to say, Squidly just fucking wrapped around it. I will give you advantage on this attack.
So yeah, with Arbuthnot going, stab it. I'll just go with pleasure, and I'm going to advantage. Oh, 27 to hit.
Absolutely going to hit.
Don't roll the d12. Bad enough as it is.
D12 for a dagger.
Jesus, yeah. 10.
It's a dagger made of lava.
10, 20, 33 points of damage.
Amazing stuff. As you sort of... Your arm is almost pulled towards this creature as Arbuthnot just wrenches you in a little bit. Your blade stabs in deep, and the sound of glass shattering is just... You watch this mote of light break into 1,000 tiny, tiny little wisps of light that all swirl and soar off. Go.
Does this have a soul?
Would you like to claim a soul trinket?
Yeah.
As the motes of light, these wisps of light swirl away, you just hold your hand out and stop them as they form into a tiny, tiny glowing orb, but it's almost a navy type, almost dark saber effect orb that you then pull and it begins to rotate around you.
I need to ask you a question. I'm just going to pull it forwards. Cool. That's my reaction.
Very good.
And I will... that was just my action. So, bonus action. How far am I away from this other one?
60, 70 feet?
Ooh, no. You've got it, guys! Is pretty much all I'm going to be able to do there.
You can do it!
You can do it! And that's about it.
Amazing.
Big friend.
Edius.
Hello. Okay, so there's one mote still left standing currently.
Yeah, you can just see the floating magical darkness currently.
Perfect. I'm going to end my concentration on the floating magical darkness after
Amazing.
knocking 2 arrows on my bow, which for my free object action, I'm going to light the little fire at the end. And I am going to cast True Strike twice, using sorcery points to be able to cast it twice. And yeah, I'm gonna just shoot this motherfucker. So that's a plus 12 to both my attacks. That's a nat 20.
Twin spelling this one, then, yeah.
No, is it twin spell? Yes, it's twin spell. No, sorry, not twin. It's quicken spell is what I'm using basically. So the first one's a nat 20. Oh, fucking. They're both like in the high 30s. The second one is it's actually a 40.
Okay.
And then 1d6 plus. So it's going to double the damage from one of the two attacks. So it's 5 is 11, and then it will then also be additional radiant. I'll do that in a minute though. So then the second one is just 3 plus 5, so 8. So that's 19, and then with the additional true strike damage, that's going to be another 11. So was on 19, so 30, and then another 2d6. 2, so that's 8 plus 5, 13, so 38 points of damage.
I'm gonna need you to separate the radiant and the physical, sorry.
Sorry. The radiant. Okay. 1 second.
I think that I got 11 radiant while you were working that out,
Yes,
and then you
11
added an
radiant,
extra
then-
2d.
Yeah. It's another. So it was. We were up to.
So I had
30,
19.
basically. So minus 8 from that, basically. It was the second one.
19 then.
Yeah, it was 11.
So
Yeah, it was 11 plus 8. Yeah.
11 radiant.
Yeah.
Cool. I still need to do my maths. Fucking. If I was good at maths, I would not be playing this game.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Actually, I could choose to make the damage not radiant. Sorry, I'm gonna choose to make it not radiant. There we go.
That probably
That'll
makes
make
it a lot
easier
easier.
for us.
that makes my life a lot
easier for us.
fucking simpler.
There we
Edgiest
go.
Bones, how do you want to do this?
I like to think, Robin Hood, one arrow hits, ignites it in flames, and then as the second one is like flying true, Edgius will say to the orb, "Hey, I fucking tried to give you a chance," and then the arrow will pierce the first arrow, shattering it, and then fucking kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As the second one just sort of strikes in, you get that fuck you back, and the wisps this time do streak towards that sun, which is just pure prismatic colours. You watch now as this group to the side, who have sort of been watching you at the same time, they stop casting spells, physical weapons come out, and a number of these motes just burst into motes of light, which surge towards the this prismatic sun. And then the gale picks you up again, and you begin to zoom off.
Oh, thank goodness
You
for
have
that.
just passed the Borealis Radiance. Around you now, I would like everybody to make me perception checks, please.
Just.
Perception.
Edgius.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Huh? What?
I softened it up.
You what?
I softened it up for you.
Oh.
That explains a lot.
Oh, well, you know what? You did do a good job, Suri. Yeah. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it.
There's like a moment, and he goes, "You too. I appreciate you."
Oh. Well, wasn't that cute, guys? Did everyone hear that?
Nope, I found it really awkward to witness, actually, if I'm honest.
Sorry,
well,
did that
they're
hurt?
trying to bond, I suppose. Go team.
Planar Detective Agency, baby.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah.
A
Shit,
19?
probably.
28.
18.
28?
23.
18? Fucking hell. Everybody. You all now see these magical glyphs that appear more frequently in the clouds, on the earth motes that you pass, almost floating in the gust, on the gale even, that you now currently soar within.
Are they primordial? Sigils.
Like to make me in fact you can understand it, so yes, they are a form of primordial, but they are inherently magical.
Are we in the right place, guys? Is this it?
I think so. These sigils are primordial. And we're
Yes,
heading
I
towards
saw
a
the
primordial being.
I saw the sigils earlier, but I can't read them.
Seagulls? What?
I'm just going to gloss
What?
over how you said that, but yeah.
Yeah. Is he having a stroke?
If
He did say he
if they're
appreciated me.
If they're magical, as in, are they activation words, directions, or if I was to say it, would I anticipate something to happen?
Make me an Arcana check with advantage, please.
I'm up. That'd be a 21.
Ooh.
21. You begin to see words of binding. of chaos, of order. You also begin to read script where one word stands out, which in Primordial itself is Vaati, but you translate immediately to Windjuke.
It's not directions, though, is it? Okay. we're obviously heading in the right direction. And the signs, there's a binding one, there's an order, there's a chaos, there's the word for Windjuke, which is the Vaati, we met those earlier. But, there's not... do you think any of that is useful?
Let's see if it comes up in the let's see if there's a puzzle or a test in the next bit. Are we meant to go into the spinning sun globe green thing, or were we past that? Does anyone remember? I just remember a fortress, but I'm going to be honest, I have not seen a fucking fortress anywhere.
Look for the big shiny thing and then turn left or something.
To be fair,
Yeah,
if it's a prismatic fortress, that big fucking rainbow light thing over there could probably be considered a prismatic fortress. Well, if you think what a prism would do to light, right? It would make it all rainbowy and shit. And if that's what we've just gone past is, then we need to...
The 5 of you saw past this single tower, which looks like a coloured fortress itself, which sort of almost erupts into the plane before then shrinking back out as you then careen. I would like Dave, please, I believe, to roll me a d20, straight d20.
Straight d20. 2.
A breeze now catches you, brings you to the side.
Okay.
Yep, bear with me. I'm making my next roll. You begin to get drawn away from the direction you're heading, Edgius. I would like you to make me a very quick perception check, please.
All of us.
Edgius.
That is a 18.
18. Amazing. Roll me d20, please.
19.
Perfect. This breeze carries you along before Edgius. You think, no, we're going the wrong way, and you reach your hand out, and immediately a cyclone of energy catches you and pulls you in. This is not just any cyclone. You are all now caught as Edgius sort of pulls you all through. I imagine at this point you've probably either reattached the rope so you're clinging onto each other or you're doing whatever, but eventually you sort of pull each other through. And this continent-size storm pulls you in and begins to throw you around this cyclone. You watch as clouds fold in on themselves. Earth motes crack and pull apart. Behind you, as you look beyond, you see this translucent scar in the sky. Lightning of every colour begins to crackle around you. There is a moment where the clouds part beneath you and you see rivers of molten stone that then seem to instantly freeze. Oceans that appear that instantly evaporate into these knives of ice. I would like everybody to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay.
As we're going through this, Edgius will be shouting, "If this is Sai's clone, I don't want to know what he's actually like."
Dirty 20.
17.
17?
17.
17?
Suri would shout back at Edgius as you remember when we were on the plane of water? That was really lovely.
Yeah, I agree. This fucking sucks.
As your ribs whistle.
Lex, what did you roll?
It's going to suck for me because I rolled a 9.
Oh, goody.
Lex, you are going to take 15 points of cold damage while everybody else
I'm
is
resistant
going
to cold
take
damage.
8.
Hey.
Everybody's going to take 8 points of cold damage. Apart from Suri, I think.
Are you immune?
I mean, I'll take it, but why?
Are you not, as part of your class, are you not like either resistant or immune to cold damage?
No, apparently I'm druid of Mediterranean seas.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Ignore that then. You're going to take 8 points of cold damage.
Oh, hang on, wait, does my... no?
After a long rest, as part of my planar stuff, I get to pick a resistance, and it's either cold, fire, or something else, and I chose cold, so that's worked out for the best. Today.
Nice.
I've got a ring of free action. I feel like I've probably worn through my welcome on the ring of mind shielding, so let's try the next one.
It's fucking adorned with the rings.
Yeah.
No,
Brilliant.
I've got
Very
a
good.
ring of
fucking
can't
blink.
take damage and do automatically hit. Does that do anything?
Apparently Suri's got his fingers in a lot of rings. Fantastic. These ice shards just blast over
Amari.
you. Lex, you catch the brunt of it, but your natural resistive ability or resistant ability there fading off. Lex, specifically now, the holder of the numerous pieces of the Codex, you begin to feel a pull. Energy. Multiple energies begin to form around you, and at that point, you all hit a wall. Metaphysical wall. But it feels pretty fucking physical. As you are all going to take...
Bugger.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, now I can use another class feature I keep forgetting I have. Which I believe means I take reduced damage from slashing, poking, and bludgeoning. Fine fucking thing.
There you go.
That was,
How much was it?
Yeah, how much?
12.
That was... yes, 12 points.
12 points, and it wasn't connected to a dexterity thing, was it?
No, it was just you hit the wall.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, that's quite good, actually. Okay, so I take 7 points.
What's everyone on now?
We didn't have
104.
Ada, did we?
No, I didn't
I
recast
think
it
we
after we
assumed
slept.
Lex...
Oh.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Lex didn't recast it. I was going to say we assumed Lex recast it, but didn't.
No.
Okay.
Hey.
Take that off.
As you
here.
hit this wall, you find yourselves all pressed against a wall that feels physical, but you can see blurred images through it. As you now see the eye of this storm before you, and somewhere in the center, blurred and obscured, is a figure that rotates, humanoid in nature, in the center of this storm. Huge, translucent, flickering as multiple energies strike it and course through it. These energies that hit the wall and bounce off and reverberate back into the storm itself. You notice now multiple elementals that appear. Fire elementals, water, earth elementals, air elementals, that all begin to reverberate as these energies hit the wall, and they sort of pass through the wall and turn and begin to roam towards you. ahead, you see your path. Lex, you feel that pull. You know you must pass through this wall. The final piece of the Eclipse Codex awaits beyond this wall as you stare into the Elemental Tempest. The plane between planes, where all elements roil together. I'm going to get final thoughts or actions or anything from each one of you. And then we are going to close episode 103. I'm going to come to you first, Dave.
It probably suddenly hits Jewel that the last time that this happened, shit got real fast. Thinking that this is what they're going for. So I think it's probably just the hope that it's not going to be as bad as that? Question mark, but probably with that fear that it will be. And so it's just probably then takes a good look at the party to again kind of that, I hope this doesn't go wrong, but I'm capturing a memory of everyone as we're flying in now. This is a group that we all have to stick together. She lingers slightly longer on Lex than anyone else. And then just stares forwards again.
Lex.
I will look across the group, sensing shit is about to get real as well. I'll cast a 7th level aid on everyone. So they get 30 points.
7th level?
Well, the only 7th level spells I've got aren't really relevant for this situation, so I might as well use it to
Jesus.
bump us up. So I'll give it to Jules, she definitely needs it. I actually probably need it, and then Edgius is the next one, assuming the sheets on the screen are correct.
They're not, because I don't know what anyone's is.
I was going to say, Suri's on 125 over 123 currently, which is incredible.
Right, yeah. So who's on
Connie,
what?
So I had temporary hit points, which is why I was on that. I'm on 88 at the moment, out of
okay.
103.
Okay, Suri gets one.
I'm okay
Jules gets
though.
one.
When I can second wind, so if other people need to be less squishy, that's fine.
Edgius, what you on?
I'm on 107.
All right, I'll give it to Jules, Suri, and Edgius. I'll let them have it. So that's going to be my magical aid to everybody, quite literally. And then I will look through the frosted glass almost, and in primordial, I want to say, Destiny has arrived. Let us in.
Ooh.
Gonna come back to that in a minute then. Suri.
So Suri, just to be clear as well, on the last stretch, he had re-equipped his shield after the last debacle.
Nice.
And was sort of just looking around as this wall appeared, so has landed quite ignominiously against it. I feel like Arbuthnot would have landed on it next to him, and so not out of any intent, he's just looking directly at Arbuthnot, and says, pressed against her. We must take the fight to the enemy, whatever it means we know best. Remember, we were going to negotiate, but if it comes to it, violence is an option. And I'd like to use second wind.
I mean, I couldn't agree more with what you said.
Absolutely. That's inspiring words.
Arbuthnot there.
I used to know what the phrase said. It's fucking all hurt. Can you fucking dispel me or something?
I would like to see what closed captions are trying to make of this.
Indistinct noises.
Amazing stuff. As Suri and Arbuthnot have a strained conversation. Edgius.
Are we still pinned up against this thing, or are we able to, like...
Oh, yes,
peel
very
ourselves
much. You
off?
are being held against this wall by the force of the cyclone. It's almost
okay,
like you've been
cool.
drawn closer and closer to the eye, and there is a cylindrical wall around the eye itself.
Sliding
Okay,
across it.
perfect.
I mean, Jules fine because she's furred, but anybody with skin is just like.
As Lex says, we're Destiny, we're here, let us in. Edgius will cast telekinesis on the wall in front of us, and I'm gonna try and basically move it. I can move it up to 30 feet. So I'm gonna try and just like lift it so that we can like go under it, basically, and essentially just try and move this giant wall, and basically just give Lex an awesome moment as he busts in here saying that he's Destiny, and just try and move this wall so that Lex doesn't seem a little bit sad with his face squished up against the wall, threatening people in front of us.
Make me a spellcasting ability check, please.
Oh, baby. That is a 24.
With a 24, then you go to lift it and then realise lifting it is silly because this whole cyclone around you, you're essentially trying to lift the whole thing. So instead, you focus that telekinetic energy and just try to pull apart. And you do. As a hole begins to open and grows in front of you. Your bones fold backwards on themselves as you flow through, as the rest of the party then gets pulled through. Behind you, the wall reforms. All of you now begin to swirl in this central eye around this huge figure. Lex, in Primordial, you speak out. Destiny has arrived. As a fallen Wind Duke, enlarged, empowered, opens their eyes. Their arms snap out to the side. You should not be here. I bind the world terror. It is a personal cost, one that you are not willing to pay. But you are here now, and it is a cost one of you must. Lightning crackles with those words. And that, my friends, is where we will close episode 103 of Campaign 2. And where we will close Campaign 2 for 2025. Wow.
Oh boy.
I have a few thank yous to say. First of all, Bodhi, to yourself. I also want to include Tom in this as well, because obviously 2025 has been sort of our core year together, rocking this whole thing. It is your second year on Water Magic, so thank you for being part of this. Thank you to Tom as well for being part of it for so long as he did. Like, we've had such fun. What a year. It's been incredible. Steve, I want to thank you for joining us for these latter few months as well. Siri has brought a new dynamic to the crew, which has been amazing, so thank you very much for joining us. And of course, Dave and Danny, what a journey we've been on, but thank you so much for all your antics this year. As a DM, you all make my life a lot easier than it
Harder.
would be. Yes, there is a lot of
not
chaos. No, there's a lot of chaos. But generally, we have a lot of fucking stupid fun. The rest of the mechanics, piss. Like, we don't have to worry about that. So no, I have a lot of fun to DM. So thank you all, and of course, thank you to everybody who's joined us on Twitch, everybody who's joined us on YouTube, everybody who's listening on the podcast as well. Thank you so much for all the support. This is not us for 2025, but this is Campaign 2 for 2025. So yes, what fun we've had. More to come in the new year as we do close out Campaign 2 and start to barrel towards Campaign 3. But there's going to be a little bit of Daggerheart thrown in there in the middle.
Matt, thank you as well. We are loving Campaign 2, and we do and don't want it to end because it's just amazing. So, thank you.
Yeah, agreed. Second that. Thanks for having me, guys, and appreciate you all very much. And yeah, this shit is, it's the good shit.
Absolutely.
It's a
You're
good
all always welcome. Yeah, it's the good shit. So we are going to roll straight into an episode of Multimatic Unrolled, which, as I said, you can catch on our Patreon. So if you're not already subscribed, go and subscribe. Get 25% off your first month. We will see you over there. But until 2026 now for Campaign 2, stay safe. We love you all. And we'll see you next time.